Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are in the world. I'm Keeks and I'm here with a new video for you guys. Today I have the 20th anniversary Bratz Rock Angelz Cloe. A small tidbit about my history with this doll is I actually, like many Bratz fans, or at least like some Bratz fans, I watched the movie before I before I got any of the dolls. And as most people would commonly know, in the Bratz Rock Angelz movie, Chloe and Jade, for some reason, they got swapped. So in the movie, Jade looked like this and Chloe looked like the Jade doll. So I would always call this Jade and call the Jade doll Chloe. And when I was younger, I had the Jade doll. And she was my most favorite Bratz doll, and I had her for like the longest time until one day, well, I'll save that story for my Jade doll. But point is, my two favorites in this line were always Jade and Chloe, just because I always got them confused with each other, but I knew I liked them both anyway. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that before I get them out of the box. So right here in the top right corner, we have the little QR code, and if you scan that QR code, it's going to take you to a Bratz Rock Angelz website. Not really anything interesting or special on there. It's just, that's something to know. It says Chloe and bonus Rock Angelz poster inside, and that's actually going to be on the bottom down here, but it's like under the thing. It's usually sitting on top. I found her at my local Target. I conveniently just searched them up I think I did it, I don't know why, but I just searched them up and it showed that they had Chloe, Jade, and Yasmin in stock. But when I went, they only had Chloe and Yasmin on the shelf, and when they didn't have Jade. So I asked a couple Target employees for the past couple days, and she's MIA. They don't know where she is in the store. They can't find her or in the trucks. They can't find her in the back. They don't know where she is. So hopefully, at least by the end of this week or the week that's coming up, I'll be able to get my hands on her. Because Jade is the one that I really, really want. Just because of my history with her. And her being like my first camp. I'm going to save that story for her. Because I can't give all the tea for her. But she's very sentimental. Her and Bratz Play Sports, I think skate park or roller skating or whatever. Chloe. But point is, here's the back of her box. It says Rock Angelz. They're rocking hot and rocking your world. It has all the girls here with Sasha in the correct skin tone. But weirdly enough, Jade is the same skin tone as Yasmin in this. And Jade also has the wrong hair color. To me personally, they made Jade look like, or they gave Jade the hair color that Chloe has. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. But it says the Bratz are back and they're here to rock as they blaze through the charts straight to the top with words to inspire and a rocking new sound. They're an international sensation, the hottest group around. It's a little corny, but you know what? I'll take what I can get. I'm going to get her out of the box and I'll be right back to you guys. As per usual on my channel, I just wanted to show you what she looks like partially out of box. It's cute. Here's the back of it. It's not, it's just a lot of tape and tabs that I need to take off, but nothing too crazy. And also I wanted to show you guys the poster while I had the, well, before I opened the doll up, because I know I was going to forget if I didn't show it then. So it is I thought it was a double-sided, but it's only a single-sided. But this is what the poster looks like. So it's basically just the box art picture, but just more crammed into like a little, small little baby poster setting. So that's cool, or cute, or whatever. I kind of wish that every girl, I wish they were two-sided posters to where every girl had their own artwork on one side, and then on the other side it was a group picture. But point is, I got her. Let me get her out of the box. Okay, I've fully taken her out of the box, and all I can say, she's interesting. That's the first word that comes to my mind. But before we get to the doll herself, I'm gonna get to her accessories, and then we'll take a look at her second outfit when I like redress her towards the end. But here are her accessories. I first want to start with this one. I'm just gonna go with them really quickly. This is like a cute kind of like choker with like circles going down. We have her flip phone. That's how you know this was made in the early 2000s. I think this was made, these came out originally in 2005, I think 2005, 2007, around that time. These are her, her like bangles that she comes with, her bangle bracelets that she comes with. They're cute. I like how everything is metallic except for her earrings, which are just like the black Bratz triangles with some studding on them. Then we have nail polish for her, and it does come apart, but I don't think it's supposed to. If it's supposed to come off, then I guess it's like a lipstick thing or something like that. And then we have same problem that I have with Trendsetter, some orange sunglasses. Why does she have orange sunglasses? I don't know. She should have came with red sunglasses or black sunglasses or any other color. Or shall I say a different warm color. But that's not the point. Let's get to the microphone next. So this is the microphone stand. Some people said that theirs can come apart, but I don't think mine's can, and I'm not going to try it. But a cool thing is that the microphone can come off the stand, and it's tilted. And the microphone is really metallic. I love it. I think it's really cute. I think it's a cute accessory for them to have. And yeah. So next we have her guitar. And it is this really cute matte black guitar with metallic strings. I wish the guitar had a glossy finish on it. That would have been really pretty. And then she has a faux leather handle to it, and she has roses and what do you call that? It's not chicken wire, but you know, it's like that little rock and roll, I'm tough and hard, grrr, type of wire with the little barbs on it. Barbed wire. There we go. Roses and barbed wire on it. And yeah, that's pretty cute. So her stand is this metallic hollow, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's like a metallic type thing. I don't know. That's the best I can say. And it has rock angels right here and this little corner thing right here. But yeah, that's her little stand. And now you finally get to see the doll. Let's do that again. And now, here she is, the doll. So here is Cloe. It's okay. So one thing about her, I think she's great, but there are a few minor things with her. Like, number one, I'm not even like doing a heart shake. She's just got a really loose, bobbly head. Not a fan of that. I would change her body, but she has the belly button piercings on it. And I personally like the belly button piercing on these dolls. I think that's cool and fun and something that I really liked in the Rock Angels line. I wish I got, when I was younger, I wish I had one of the tattoo variants, but I'm kind of glad I didn't get that because of what happened. I will get into that story when I have Jade and do her review. But point is, I have to figure out something for that. I'll probably do something with her neck head. But yeah, she's I got one of the pretty new variants, which I'm very very happy with. She one thing for you guys to take a look out for, to make sure that you have a newer variant, is looking at the lips. Because the newer variants have the normal Bratz lips. They're not like crazy overlined or anything. But going on to the actual screening that she has, it varies. Because this was like the best looking Cloe that my store had. Some of them had it where her eyes were like really far apart, and others were one eye was a little higher, and then some of them were like a little too close. But this is the prettiest one they had. If I find a prettier one, I'll probably end up getting her and then repainting this one. But point is, she's cute. Her makeup is it looks like it might be a garage door purple, lavendery purple. That's, I guess that wouldn't be the proper term. She has a purple lid, and then that purple looks like it's the same purple, but it just got buffed out to her outer lid and under eye. And she has glitter on top of that up to her brow. Luckily, my glitter and brow placement, my whole placement is pretty decent and pretty nice. I know this eye is slightly off, but it's not bothering me too much. She has a natural, or a somewhat natural, peachy pink lip with a reddish orange lip liner, and she has thick circle hoops. She has this really cute leather jacket that I definitely be using on a whole bunch of different dolls, with the fake zipper detail that Bratz are kind of like famous for having. T-shirt, a cropped t-shirt that says Rock Angels with the same barbed wire and roses decals on it. She has these really cute patchwork jeans. Well, I guess you could call them patchwork jeans, but they're not. It's not really a lot of patches. It's just she has two lighter jean patches on her jeans, and then the rest is like a dark wash, and everything is sewn with these red thread, and it looks really, really pretty. But they're sadly they're just capris. Her belt and her pants are separate, thankfully. And then she comes with her platform boots. One thing about these, for number one, I do not like all these wrinkles. That looks weird. I don't know if they're supposed to be there or not, but them wrinkles do not look good at all, for number one. And for number two, the original shoes actually were, they had a lot more black dry brushing on them to make them look like a darker red. Um, One thing that I did want to know about their hair is that it is longer than the original's hairs, and it is nylon. I think the original Bratz Rock Angelz dolls had saran hair. So I guess to make up for the downgrade in hair, they gave us longer hair, but they didn't really give us much of it. So, I don't know. And plus, it's like 5 million different lengths. Like, why is this short like this? And this is in the back. Yet also, this is all the way down here. That's weird. But I'm going to brush her hair out and, like, wash it and stuff and all that stuff. So by the look of it now, their torsos look like they have that same type of glitter cast on it that Rainbow High dolls originally came with. And I actually like that. I kind of wish they put that on the faces too, or just all over the body. I think that would have been fun and interesting. And just something to just give the dolls a little bit more spiffiness. So you can at least be like, okay, well, these dolls are somewhat more different than the originals, but, you know, they're a little different than the originals, but they're different in somewhat better ways or somewhat more interesting ways, at least. But point is, here she is. I'm going to get her dressed up into her second outfit, and I'm going to wash her hair. And I'll be right back. Okay, so here she is in her second outfit. One thing to note, or two things to note. She does have the newer head mold. The what do you call it? I'm gonna start calling it the 20 years head mold. Where their heads are actually bigger because they changed the way they do the screen printing on the dolls. They use some type of like UV screen printing, so their heads are a lot bigger than the old Bratz head. And the way you can tell is that they have the little 2001 NGA logo at the bottom near the neck hole instead of at the top part near the hairline. Another thing to note is this child done lost a whole blonde streak piece of hair from, I don't know, girl, I don't know. And she also has I'm gonna call it the Barbie vinyl, where her head is squishy. It's not as squishy as a Barbie, but it's like squishy vinyl. So that means her head can be easily taken on and off. And I did fix her wobble head syndrome. I just wrapped a rubber band around her head once, and then I just tucked the rest into her neck peg. So she can still hold poses. I don't do the constant wrapping until there's no rubber band left, because I've learned that kind of stops the rubber band from posing. Looking at her hair now, like I just washed it and took all the product out of it. She weirdly had product here, but nowhere else. Like not even in the front parts that would show when she's in the box. It was literally just here. But I took all the, I washed it, and I kinda, looking at it now with this little wave in it, I like the idea of her hair flipping up at the ends. I think that is a cute idea. So now I'm gonna try to do that eventually when I do a restyle. I think what I want to start doing when I get dolls that have 2 or more outfits, or just very interesting outfits or interesting outfit pieces, I want to start doing restyle videos in the middle of the week, just so I can just put something out there and also just show what you can do with the pieces that you have, along with the pieces that you get with this doll, or pieces that you could possibly have with the pieces that you can get with this doll. But yeah, point is, here she is in her second outfit wearing all her accessories. Now I kind of get why she has orange sunglasses, because it matches very well with her top. In here, in her top says Rock Angelz. To me, this I can't even describe the lighting. I just call it hardcore lighting, with a guitar at the top, and it is a black tee with red cuffs on it, and she has like a faux leather skirt with like a fake snake skin pattern. And I took the belt from her first outfit and I put that on here. It's the same pattern as the skirt, and obviously she only came with one pair of shoes. But yeah, she's super cute. I think she's cute. I'm gonna take a little brief intermission and I'm gonna restyle her, and then I'll come back with my final thoughts on her. And also, I'm gonna take this break and show you a comparison in size of the old Bratz and the new Bratz too. Okay, so this is what I had on hand. This is the 20 years anniversary Rock Angelz Cloe, and then this is the Bratz the movie Cloe. And here you can see the big difference in head size. Like, it's a pretty, at least when you're looking at it in person, I guess it can't seem that big, but on camera, and if you take a really good look at it, it's a pretty big difference. Their faces are a lot wider and just bigger overall than theirs. And to be honest, I actually like their faces better, or at least their head size better. I find that to be a prettier, I guess. I don't know. I like the proportions of it a lot better. But let me get back to restyling her. Another thing that I didn't notice about Chloe's jacket is that she has Velcro on the wrist of it. So it's like if you wanted to, you can close the sleeves up. I like that. That's cool. Okay, here is my restyle and my final thoughts with this doll. Out of 10, out of scale of 10, she gets a 7. And that's me being nice. Because, and the only reason why she's not higher or lower, she's not lower because I still find her pretty. Even though she's not an exact replica of the original Cloe, and I don't like the little lumps and bumps at the back of her shoes. Those kind of gross me out. There's that. I couldn't find a nicer way to say it. Those lumps and bumps gross me out. And she also, I guess she has alopecia. Because, especially on her blonde parts, I don't know if maybe when she went to go get her little wig processed, that they processed it too much and it started melting her hair, because literally only her blonde parts fall out. And I personally like to play with my dolls, so I know I'm gonna have to pay very close attention to her. Thankfully, I already know I'm gonna get a double, just because I like the pieces that she comes with, and I also want to find one that doesn't have that like little wonk on the eye, even though it doesn't bother me that much. Still want to find like a perfect one. But point is, I think that she would be better. I would rate her at like a 9. And a 9, I don't think she would be able to get a 10 for me, personally, only because the originals are still out there, and it's widely known that these dolls don't have the same makeup as the originals. And personally, I know not everyone is a fan of them, but I kind of wish that they gave the Rock Angelz dolls the same treatment that they gave Sweetheart Megan when it came to body wise. I would have wished that they had the movie star arms, but that's just me personally, just so that they could be able to hold their guitar. But for her, it's just like minor things that become big things. Like how they rooted her, they used the lock and loop method, and they did it so messily and so horribly. Like, first of all, she's kind of thin, as you can see. I don't know if you can see it right now, but she's kind of thin in like certain parts, especially on like this side. But luckily they placed, yeah, look at that, that's thin. But luckily they placed everything in a nice enough way to where you couldn't really tell. And even though I like the idea of Bratz having softer, squishier heads. At least in my opinion, I like them having more soft and squishy heads. But I'm okay with sacrificing that just to make sure the hair does, like, by putting some glue in her head, just to make sure that her hair don't fall out. Every time I brush her hair, a full-on plug of blonde would come out. Luckily, because she had 2 big plugs that came out on the front. Luckily, I can't really tell, except for a little bit, because this side is a little bit longer than this side. But it's not that big of a deal so far, luckily. But it's the part where I have to worry about her hair falling out. And the last time that her blonde fell out, some brown started to fall out too. So, they need to do better when it comes to putting these dolls together. To me personally, I don't have any problems with anything that she's wearing as for her shoes. I personally feel like these are a factory defect. Her shoes, I don't think her shoes should be lumpy like this. I don't. And if they are, what was the sculptor thinking? Because this looks gross. This looks absolutely gross. And it feels gross too. But I just feel like, you know, she could have given me what I want. I really like dolls that have long hair, and she has pretty decently long hair for a Bratz doll. She's pretty, in my opinion. I find her pretty. Her placement is just a little bit off, but it's just like little things, like her shoes being all weird and lumpy. One thing I didn't mention is that she has that Rainbow High gloss on her torso, but she has silver scrapes and specks all over her torso, especially at her like chest area. Like, she has it all, she has some scuffs all over her chest. But yeah, it's just like little things that when you like look at them, they should not be happening on a doll like this. But overall, I do really like her. And I do enjoy her. I wish that she came with another pair of shoes, but I don't even think the originals came with another pair of shoes. That would have been a nice addition. But yeah, that is my overall review of her. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. I actually want you guys to tell me, for number one, have you guys bought these dolls? And if you haven't, will you? I personally wanted to wait until they came in stores, which is how I found mine. so I can make sure I got a good looking one. And I also just wasn't sure if they were going to change the facial screenings to make them look, you know, closer to the original. So I'm glad that they did. But I was hesitant at first, but then I saw them and I was like, oh, they're gorgeous. Which I still kind of stand by that statement. They are still gorgeous. It's just a different type of gorgeous than the originals. But let me know, would you guys buy these? And if you wouldn't buy these, let me know why and what you would change about these. I know you guys probably have some things that you would change about these dolls, even after you have gotten these dolls. Tell me some things that you would change about them to make them worth your while. That's been all for me. I hope you guys have a great night, afternoon, or morning, wherever you are in the world. And bye.